Welcome. Thanks for gathering for a very important, special day, my mom's 50th birthday. I am so honored to be here, so excited, and so happy that we get to all bask in her presence today. I'm going to say a few words. So, during childhood, I think a lot of kids tend to, when they think about who do I want to be when I grow up? What do I want to be like? They tend to really emulate superheroes and princesses and pop stars. But you see, when I was growing up, I never really got into any of those things. And I never really, I liked those things, but I never emulated them so much. And I think that that's because for as long as I can remember, I've always just looked up to my mother. She has been not only a parent to me, but also a best friend, a confidant, and a mentor. So it is my privilege to stand here today to honor her on her 50th. When I was a little girl, I remember thinking I have such a independent and impressive woman to look up to. She was well-spoken and graceful and just so strong all at once. She had, to me, infinite strengths. During her career, she was always an innovator. She always pushed the boundaries. She always questioned the status quo. And after a while, she built her own company from the ground up and she created her own success. That's something I'm really proud that she did, and it was something that was great to see and amazing to look up to that. She has always been such a curious mind, so hungry for knowledge, very articulate, always able to convey her thoughts and feelings. So that was a great example for me growing up. She's always been there for me. She's always supported me. She's always celebrated my talents. When I was in high school, I wanted nothing more than to study music in college. And she went out of her way to push me and say, hey, you gotta audition for this school. My dream school was Berklee College of Music, and she knew that, and she would be the one hearing me late nights in my room when I was being way too loud, way past curfew, just playing my guitar and singing. She never said anything about it, but I know she was listening. And she pushed me. She said, you have to audition because you'll never know if you don't try. And I owe her so bad because I was so terrified to even try. And she's the one that was she came with me to Boston. She flew there with me. She sat there the whole time during the entire audition process, and I owe her because I got into that school. And it's because of her, because if it were on my terms, I would have been so terrified I never would have even gone. I never would have auditioned or anything. But I owe that to you, Mom. That's all you. But besides that, she's also just been there for me emotionally, always. Anytime I needed to vent or talk it out, she was always there with open ears and an open mind to give me advice and really just be there for me as a friend and to give me advice as a parent. She spent so many nights with me, staying up late, doing my homework with me. When as everyone probably knows, I'm kind of a procrastinator, so she had to suffer many late nights and early mornings with me, and I mean a lot. When I would start a project at the last minute or need help finishing a paper or whatever it was, whether it was an emotional thing or whether it had to do with my own personal school, education, anything, she was always there, no matter what. So no matter what happened, her insights were invaluable to me, and I have just enjoyed so immensely the privilege of watching her go through life with all of this poise and all of the ways that she handles all the peaks and valleys of life. So I love you, Mom. Thank you for everything. And as you guys can all see, I never needed a Superman or a Little Mermaid or a Hannah Montana or any of that, because I always had my number one role model, my own superwoman, my mom. So thank you so much. I love you.